Today I'm going to show you how to build a super simple cave spider XP farm for Minecraft. So if you want to go straight to the tutorial, then you can use the timestamps in the description, so that's quite advised if you want to just build this straight away. And before you go, the item list is also there as well, so if you want the items for survival, which you probably will help you a lot, then you can go down there and get the item list and get all the items ready. Okay, so first you're going to need to find a cave spider spawner. So if you don't know where to find them, you'll be able to find them in abandoned mine shafts. So if you just explore an abandoned mine shaft and find a load of cobweb everywhere, you probably found a cave spider spawner. So you'll know you found a cave spider spawner if you see a bunch of cave spiders around here. They're really annoying. They give you poison and they're probably the most annoying mob that you can kind of find underground. So you'll find them around there and you might find a spawner, so it will kind of glow a bit, and that's when you'll know you found the cave spider spawner. So it should look a bit like this. It will be on, so you'll get some like fire particles around it when you see it's on, and once you found one, just put torches around it or glowstone. Now you're going to need to clear out a large area a bit like this, so this is to make sure that you get the most spawns out of everything, and you can't clear out this top bit here, so you have to leave this here. Even though it does reduce the amount of cave spiders that spawn, you need it here to stop them from spawning up here and just getting stuck, and it will kind of decrease the spawns anyway. So there might be a method, but it'll probably be quite difficult and involve a bunch of double piston extenders and stuff like that, which I've actually come up with, but I found that it's just too complicated for like early game survival, and I kind of wanted to keep it simple. So I've left this blocks up here. If you want like a better version without these blocks, then you can put it in the comment section and I'll probably do a video on it anyway, but I'm not going to today. So they'll drop down into this water stream here, and as you can see, the water stream starts from here and also in this corner. They're both different sizes, and that's to get it a bit to this side. So you want this water stream going through into the middle here. Now as this is an odd number, you need to have this section bigger and this section a bit smaller than each other, so that I can get it to the side like this. So it's not going to be even, but it really doesn't matter too much because you'll still be able to fit that many cave spiders. The trapdoors here will stop mobs from climbing up here, so the spiders won't be able to climb up here because the trapdoors will be in the way and they'll stop climbing. Then there's slabs down here. So cave spiders are smaller than a block. They are the same size as the slab, so half a block, and they'll be able to fit through here. But as you can see, there's trapdoors here, and that will stop them from going through here because there's not a big enough gap for them to fit through. So we have slabs here and some trapdoors here to stop them from escaping, but to keep them in this area. And they shouldn't be able to escape because there'll be tons of them here all pushing each other in, and also they'll see the player too, so they'll try and go for the player, and they'll just stay here and try and get the player even though they don't know how to. So they're just going to stand there waiting for the player to get them with their sword, with your sword. And the drops will just be collected into this chest here and through these hoppers here. So there's 4 hoppers altogether, which is not many at all, and they'll go into this chest here. You can make the chest this and bigger if you want to, but it's really not needed. Now we have this big area here. We have to have it big so that all the drops are collected and also all the XP is collected. So if you make it any smaller, then it probably won't be able to collect all the XP and drops. So you need to make sure it's 2x2. And I've got a torch here to stop mobs from spawning inside here. So first you're going to need to find a cave spider spawner. So this could be found anywhere in an abandoned mine shaft, so you'll probably find more than one in the area. So just find one for now, and what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to break this cobweb so you can use a sword or some shears. And if you need to kill some of these cave spiders because they might get in the way. And they are in the web, so you might want to break as much of the web as you can before killing them. So I'm going to break some of this here and kill this one, so it's out of the way. And I'm going to break some of this web up here, and I'm going to put torches around here. So only in this place here and here, like that. And this should be fine. If you get any others spawning around here, then you might want to put some torches back here and just around the area where they're spawning, to stop them all from spawning, and you want to get rid of some of this web as well. Okay, so now you're going to need to go onto the spawn, and you're going to have to count out 4 blocks in each direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th block here, you're going to have to put a wall around here. So you're going to make a square shape, so we're going to do this in all directions. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and leave that there, and you can just clear out this whole area here to make a big square shape just around this spawner. I'm also going to do it in this direction, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th block over here, we're going to fill this in with a wall here to stop anything from escaping. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to break all of this and make a square shape. Now we're going to have to clear out this bottom area here, so if we go down 2 blocks, and we're just going to clear all of this down here. Now we're gonna have to decide which side the player is actually AFKing. So my player is gonna be AFKing this side. So what we're gonna need to go is we're gonna need to go 4 blocks across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll break this block here, 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 and then we're gonna go on the same on the other side. So my player is gonna be AFKing this side. So yep, I know that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then break this block here, like that. And we've got this sort of area. So now we're going to have to clear out this bottom area here, like that, and I'm going to place an extra block over here, like that, just to fill it in, and I'm going to fill up all of this here. It's going to be in the way, and we're just going to make sure there's no gaps. Now we're going to need to break some blocks down here, so just break all of these, they're in the way. So then we're going to be making this diagonal pattern like this, and like that with the water. So now we're going to get a water bucket and we're going to place it in each of these corners, and the water should line up like this, and we should have a water stream. We should have 2 sides going into this section here. So if they're not going in like this, then you've done it a bit wrong, and you need to make sure that you've got all the diagonals correct. Now we're going to have to place some blocks up here, so only 2 up here to stop any mobs from spawning up here. Then we're going to go here and break through here into this section here, like that, and this is just to give the player some space. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my slabs and place them in like this, and we're going to need 4 of them, like that, and I'm going to go here. Now if you want to, you can just fill this in. So I'm going to do this with the trapdoors to stop the cave spiders from climbing upwards, and I'm going to break up here into this section so I can get through. Then we're pretty much done with this section, so we can close it off, but we're going to go back in there just to break all the torches because they're going to be in the way. Now I'm going to go through here and make an AFK spot. So if I break into here and just make a room like that, and I'm going to get a chest system going up here, and I'm going to go down here, through here, and get some hoppers. Break down here, put some hoppers in place like this, and then close this all up. Then what we're going to do is we're going to put some blocks up here like this, some trapdoors in like this, and some blocks here. So now last, you're going to need to break all the torches, so you just need to break all of them to make sure there's no light in here, so that the mobs can actually spawn. So first you need to break these ones here on the side. Those ones are advised to break first, and they're quite hard to break because of the water stream, but you still have to do it like that. And I'm going to go to this one here, and then we go to the end ones here like this. Now you might get some cave spiders spawning here, you just have to try and avoid them. And I'm going to break the torch there. So now I've got night vision on, so that's why you can see, but in here it will be pitch black. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to break these ladders. It's the way we escape. And I'm going to close up here and close up through here. So now we're safe. So now your XP farm is finished, so now you just have to wait for some cave spiders to spawn. So there's some spawning in here. Now what you need to do is you need to wait for them to make their way in here like this, and then hit them like that. Now if you have sweeping edge, it will be really easy to take them out, so I advise getting sweeping edge and also Bound of Arthropods. So make sure you have those 2 enchantments on here. It will just help a lot. So once you've done this, you probably won't need your Bound of Arthropods sword again, so you can just disenchant it when you're finished with it and get a sharpness 5 sword. So Bound of Arthropods is just really good for this farm because it one-shots them, which is what you want. So that's why I advise having that for this farm. But afterwards, you don't have to have it. So there's some more spawning, so I'm going to hit them like that, and you'll get the XP really quickly. And the drops will make their way into here, like that. So I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you want to, you can subscribe, but I really don't mind because I do this for fun, because it's quite interesting to design and like look into the cave spider features and everything like that. And it's quite a cool farm too, like you can get really good XP with it. So if you want to, you can. If you do subscribe, then you'll be notified with like what I'm uploading and stuff like that, so you might get inspired by different farms, and that's just another reason why you could subscribe if you want to. And also you can leave a like, it really helps the video a lot because it will mean it gets suggested more, so normal people will know how to build a really simple XP farm. So make sure to leave a like as well if you enjoyed this, and if you got this far in the video, you might want to watch some more of my videos. So there's an end screen popping up in a minute, and you'll be able to watch more of my videos to see more different farms and to go check out those ones. So I'll see you in the next video if you're going to watch any more of my videos, and goodbye.